Hello everybody and welcome to day 7 of the 30 Days of Halloween. And today we're going to do a review for a movie that came out recently to DVD, and that's The Legend of Halloween Jack. Now, people told me about this online and I really wanted to check it out. There's a trailer on Facebook, there was hype around it, there was people talking about it on Twitter, so I really wanted to check it out. Now, what ended up happening was I saw this abysmal movie. Now, Legend of Halloween Jack. Now, in a nutshell, it's a revenge movie. Killer gets charged with a crime, they didn't sign the right thing, and then they take vengeance on him, and then he comes back from the grave, blah 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 blah. Legend of Halloween Jack is literally the most unoriginal horror film I've seen in probably 20 years. I have to say, it's literally, instead of reviewing the movie, I'm going to talk about what it managed to do to piss me off. Now, this movie was so bad that when I got done with it, I had to watch something else because I was so mad. So what it was they ripped off movie after movie after movie after movie. Now, it would be an homage if they weren't blatantly ripping off other films. First off, they ripped off a lot of the story beats from this movie that came out in the 90s called Scarecrows, that I saw when I was a little kid. I saw it on a VHS. They ripped off that. They literally are hanging on other movies in order to make their movie better. The opening credits, they use public domain. What public domain is public domain is movie footage that you can use without paying any royalties. They use Night of the Living Dead. They use Plan 9 from Outer Space. They use Nosferatu. They use Carnival of Souls and White Zombie a lot. They use this footage over and over again. So they're using other movies to pad their runtime, and throughout the whole movie they show this footage. They using the same set pieces over and over again. You can tell this set piece to this set piece. At one point in time, some of the music they use is the Halloween theme song with different pieces of it altered in order to make a song in there without being original. They reference Halloween several times, Haddonfield, Smith's Grove. There's a jump scare at the very end of the movie, which is a rip-off from Carrie when Carrie's hand comes out of the grave. It's completely unoriginal. There's Nightmare on Elm Street stuff in there. There's stuff from like Friday the 13th. They took everything from other films instead of writing a script that was completely original. And the reason I take faulty with that is I write horror movie stuff all the time. I just don't have the money to get a horror film done. So I know how easy it is to write a original type horror film, and this movie did not have anything original to do with it. The other thing is, it made no sense. The best part of the movie is two guys doing banter. You got a really old guy and a young guy. Supposed to be a mechanic shop, and they're talking about something. This dude's talking about this story where he shoved a pencil up his friend's ass and made him think that he had a gay experience, and then his friend outed himself to his girlfriend, and then he waited 6 months to tell him it was all a joke. That's one of the best moments of the actual movie. Halloween Jack Kane, is literally the worst mask I've ever seen in a horror film. It's literally a scarecrow mask that they made a smiley face on. It looks fucking horrible. It's really bad. The places that he finds weapons are stupid. The pitchfork he finds in a mechanic shop. The sickle that he has, or scythe. It looks bad. It looks like a mop handle that you attached a blade to. And this is not just my opinion. I was watching this movie with my uncle and my fiance, and this movie was crap. They even didn't like it. It was really bad. And the gunshots in the movie that they use sound like a pop cap gun. So, Legend of Halloween Jack, literally, I would give it a 2 out of 10. This is a really bad horror film. I bought it for $10 and feel like I got ripped off. I would suggest anybody else not to watch it, not to spend your money on it. It's a very, very bad horror film. So, this is day 7 of my 30 days of Halloween. But the movie that's going to be the review for the next day is going to be a movie that I was really impressed with.